Father, Lord, send me money. Send me money. Oh, Lord, send me money. I need money. Send me money. Send me money. Send me money. Ah! Money from heaven. Oh, my God. I've got money. This kind God, oh. I never see your type, oh. This kind God, oh. Woo! God has answered my prayer. He has sent me money from heaven. If that's what you think, if that's how you think money will just pour down from heaven, you are fooling yourself. Completely and totally fooling yourself. Some people are in the church 24 hours a day, praying God rain down money from heaven. God rain down money from heaven. Year in, year out. They are there. God rain down money from heaven. Do you think God is just going to rain money down from heaven without you going to work for it? Do you think that's the way God operates? Even when he rained manna down from heaven for the Israelites, they still had to go out to pack it. It did not rain into their cooking pots. It did not rain straight into their mouths. They had to go out to fetch it. Except the 6th day, when they collected double, they still went out to collect double so that they will not go out on the Sabbath. So if that's what you've been thinking, you are deceiving yourself. And you're going to pray and pray and pray for that money to fall from heaven until you die. And there will not be anything. You need to go and work. Give God something to bless. Give him something, the work of your hands, to bless. Praying is good. I'm not saying don't pray. I am a Christian. I'm not saying don't pray. I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm not saying don't go for night vigil. But if that's all you are depending on, then you are deceiving yourself. I went to a church some years ago. True story. And then there was a visiting pastor. He started preaching about how he went to this church on a day like this, full service, just like this. And this pastor preached and was saying that how God will double the money if you can just trust him and have faith and just give your last money in your purse. Just give it and you wait and see what will happen. He was saying all of this. This is years ago. He was saying all of this, and he said he was a student at the time. So he only had money that would last him for the week in his wallet. He wasn't sure, but the pastor just kept on saying, trusting God, trusting God. So he gave all that money and put it in the bowl. He said after the service, he started doubting. What's he going to do? Why has he done this foolishness? What if he doesn't get any money? How is he going to survive for the week? He said barely had he stepped out, a car stopped, offered him a lift home because he didn't even have transport money. The driver said God laid it on his heart to bless him. He gave him money, double what he had just put in the bowl. He said that week people were just giving him money. He said somebody had paid his school fees. He doesn't know the person. He said it works. It really works. He motivated the whole church. We were all hyped up. And he said we're going to do the same thing. It was the same God who blessed him then that is going to do it. So we should start giving money. My brother, my sister, come and see all of us rushing to the front to put the money down because God is going to double it. I only had £10 in my purse. I had plans for that £10. I said after the service, I'm going to stop by at the market. I'm going to buy some fish. I'm going to buy some tomatoes, some onions, some peppers. And I'm going to cook me a pot of fish stew. That was the plan for that £10. I took that £10. I rushed to the front and I put it in the bowl. True story. I put it in the bowl. Well, nothing happened when I left the church. I thought, well, yeah, there's still time. The man said we will all give testimonies the following Sunday. Oh, there's still time. 2 days later, this junior pastor that was friendly with in that church called me. So we were just chatting. Sister Tina, how are you? How's things? We were chatting, and then the conversation went to that pastor that visited on the Sunday. So I said, Pastor, that pastor was so powerful. His words, you know, he really got to us and stuff. That pastor, true story, he told me, Sister Tina, we hired him. He's a motivational speaker. They hire him out in churches. The money we got that Sunday, we have never got it before in the history of this church. We're going to invite him again. I said, my 10 pounds. I had plans. I wanted to cook fish stew and I put it there, thinking that God will double the money. So this is the tactic, the trick that they are using. Okay. I thank you for telling me. Affliction shall not arise a second time. Ever since then, you can invite anybody to a church. They can be excited. They can be running up and down. They can be bouncing off the wall. They can bring the congregation along with them. They can say anything they want to say. If I'm not led to give, I won't give. Everybody can get up and rush to the front. I will sit down. If I'm not led to give, there's nothing you can say. I still remember my 10 pounds, my fish stew 10 pounds. I ain't falling for that again. So if you think you're going to church, going there to pray, I receive, God throw down money from heaven, is going to bring money, you are deceiving yourself. You need to give God something to bless. A business, a trade. Maybe you've written a book. Give God something to bless. Adam, he walked with God. He spoke with God. But what did God do? Let's see. Genesis. This is an ESV Bible. In Genesis, is it 2:15? Genesis 2:15. The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it. To work it. He worked, he was walking with God, yet he worked. He did not just sit there for God just to, he worked. And he, the Bible says that God walked in the garden. So he was communing with Adam, yet Adam worked. And you want to be going to your church, doing night vigil, doing 21 days, doing 40 days, that God will just miraculously rain money down. You are listening to sermons that say give the last, God will double it, like my fish money. And when it doesn't happen and you go to the pastor, what do they normally say? It's your faith. It's your faith. Oh, ye of little faith. Maybe you did not have enough faith when you were praying. They will never tell you anything else. They will say it's your faith. What does Paul say in 2 Thessalonians? 2 Thessalonians 3:10. What does Paul say here? For even when we were with you, we would give you this command. If anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. You need to work. Give God something to bless. This is a new year, 2020. Stop being fooled, by all these charlatans out there. They're just laughing their way to the bank. You're just filling their coffers because of your own ignorance. Prayer is good. Put anything before the Lord. Lord, I want to do a business. I want to choose between this one and this one. Pray about it. God will lead you. The Holy Spirit will lead you. Prayer is good. But you don't have nothing at all. And you just want the money to be raining down from heaven. You are a liar. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's junior pastor. He did not know I was affected. If he did, he would not have told me that trade secret. He was hired. He was a motivational pastor. He said the money they received that Sunday, in the history of that church, they have never received it. Sister Tina, he said, we're going to invite him back. I said, yeah, invite him back. I'm waiting for him. The next time, he never came back until I left that church. Whether he did afterwards, I don't know. I said, I'm waiting for him. Let him come back. Anything he likes, he can say. I will sit down there and I will not get up. That's how they deceive people. Jesus, in John 5:17, what did he say? John 5:17. Where is it? So he said, my Father works, so I also am working. I paraphrase because I can't find it and I don't want to waste time. John 5:17. Jesus said he's working. His Father also is working, so he is working. And what was Jesus' work then? To heal the sick, set the captives free, deliver people. That he was working. He didn't just sit down. You can't just sit down and be praying all day long, all year long. This is a new year. Shine your eye. That's what they say in Africa. To be smart, to be wise. They will say shine your eyes. It means be wise, be smart. You know, you can't continue like this. This is a brand new year. Find something doing. Even if it's a little thing, God will bless it because of your faithfulness. He will bless it. Even if it's water you are selling, God will bless it. Even if it's just you cooking some food because you love cooking, you cook some food. There was a woman I knew some years ago. She likes cooking this banku. It's a Ghanaian delicacy. She cooks it for her family. Her friend went round one day. She was giving some to eat. The friend said, wow, this is tasty. Can you make some for me? I'll pay. That was it. That was how the woman got the idea. When she makes her banku, there's a queue outside her door. She was doing it in her kitchen. A queue outside her door buying it. Because they said it was so soft and, you know, I don't really like banku. Neither does my husband. But that was how she became known as the banku woman. So anything that you like doing, if it's you like braiding the hair, do it. Charge people. You will get custom. Find something doing this year and God will bless it. But stop going to the church and be praying. I receive, I receive, I receive. You are fooling yourself. You keep on saying I receive, I receive, I receive. While other people are moving on. And then you will say, it's my family. They don't like me. So they put a spell on me. You put a spell on yourself, girl. You're the one fooling yourself, man. Nobody put a spell on you. Be wise. This is a new year, 2020. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye.